Hi guys, sorry you're looking at the vent in my ceiling here. Let me fix this so we can have something prettier to look at. How about my oils? That's fun. Okay, so this is one of the leadership videos that I'm making for you guys. Woo, my tripod is falling. I'm obviously a professional. Be exactly like me. Okay, oh my word, y'all. What is my deal? Okay, here we go. All right, so this is one of the leadership videos I'm making for you guys, and what I want to talk about right now is love it, share it, and what is selling versus sharing, and how are they different, how are they the same. So some of you in this group are completely like all in, I want to do the business, it's all great, get me to silver, gold, platinum, whatever, right? And some of you in this leadership group are a little different. You are like, hey, if somebody asks me about my oils, I like to share. I want to, I want to have the Young Living lifestyle. I want my friends and family to use oils and enjoy them and whatever, right? So there's casual sharers where you just kind of mention, like, it's kind of the same thing. Like if you go to Target and you get a cute pair of shoes and somebody goes, oh, I love your shoes. Where'd you get those? And you tell them Target, right? So that's a casual share. And that is awesome. And we want casual shares because those are, fantastic, opportunities. And then there are more specific shares, people that intentionally share, to either get their oils paid for or to grow a business. Okay. So it's kind of all over the place, and it's totally fine. And most of Young Living, is just members. So 90%, about 90%, fluctuates a little bit, but about 90% of people that are members, they just want to buy their product and they just want to love it and use it and whatever. And that is fantastic, because if we didn't have them, then we wouldn't be around, right? So we love those people. And then there's about 10% of us, give or take a percentage, that we do this intentionally for specific reasons, okay? So I have notes here, so if you see me look down, just give me some grace, all right? So, where do you start sharing? Really, your friends and family are probably the easiest, because those are where that kind of casual conversation comes up where you're like, oh, I pull out my peppermint and I use it. And somebody goes, what are you using? Because it's different, right, than what we're used to. So that's kind of probably where you want to start. And you don't have to be weird and creepy about it. Like, you don't have to be like, hey, want some oils? Like, it's not weird, right? It's just, again, the same kind of example. Like, if you have a cute shirt on, like this one, if you have a cute shirt on and somebody goes, oh, where'd you get your shirt? You're not going to keep it a secret, and you don't act all weird and creepy about it and go like, oh, I got it here. Like, you just tell them, right? You go like, oh, I got it at Walmart, or I got it at Target, or oh, it's Stitch Fix, or whatever. Wherever you got it, you just tell them, right? It's natural for us to do that. So that's the same thing with your oils. It doesn't have to be weird or strange. It's just like, hey, this is what I'm using. This is what I'm doing. That's the whole concept that Young Living says is called love it, share it. Like, you use your product, you love them, you naturally talk about it. You don't have to be a salesperson to do that, right? All right. And then, really the simplest thing with sharing your oils is, how do you talk about it? So I want y'all to think about these few questions, and you can write these down if you want to. And some of my information I'm getting from this, or just some of my notes and stuff are from this. It's called Essential Sharing. And we're going to talk about actually going through this book, in a different video, but because it's such an awesome book. Chris and Vicki Opfer know where it's at. So, ask yourself these questions. What do you love about Young Living? And make notes about it. Write it down. What do you love about it? Like, one of my favorite things is the products, clearly. But also the community. The community of Young Living is awesome. Just having a community around you, is great. And there are people out there that they might love the products, but their favorite thing about this is the community. So that's awesome, right? All right. So then, why do you continue to use the product? So that's important, because we have consumable products, but they're not products that you have to have. It's not, everybody uses deodorant, everybody uses toothpaste, but everybody has their favorite brands. It's kind of like mayonnaise. Like, if you ask somebody, what's your favorite brand of mayonnaise? They can tell you right off the top of their head, right? Because they've probably, their grandma's used it and their mama's used it and they've used it. So people are very specific about brands. So what makes people switch to Young Living and then continue to use them, ask that of yourself too. Like, why do I keep doing this? Why do I continue to use this product? And that helps you just talk about them more naturally, right? And then, how has Young Living changed or bettered your life? Ask yourself that question and be prepared when somebody asks you, like, what's it matter? What is it? What's the difference in Young Living and somebody else? You know, you can get real sciencey on them, you can get real technical, or you can just tell them your personal story. Because regardless of what they can Google anything, right? But they can't Google your story. Because it's yours and it belongs to you, and they can't argue with that either. So when I talk about how Young Living has changed my family, and just some of the things that we do, so actually tons of things that we do differently now than we used to, that don't even have to do with oils. They just have to do with lifestyle and health in general. Young Living is invaluable to my family. I cannot put a price tag on it. So people want to hear that, and that is a great way to casually share as well. So put some comments here on this. You know, if there's something you think I missed, you know, we can talk in a little more detail about like specific things, but really the biggest thing I want you to do is answer those questions for yourself and be prepared to tell your story, and talk about, you know, why do I have the experience that I have with Young Living? So anyway, all right, on to the next thing. Thanks, guys.